it's Gay Uncle Toby, your Gunkle Toby. Welcome to our story time here at the Dennis Arnell Equality Center. I want to look right here in my fairy backpack to see what book we're going to read today. Oh, how wonderful! Julian is a Mermaid by Jessica Love. I've never read this one. I'm very excited to read it. We're going to read it together. Now, a couple of things we want to remind you of while you're at home. If you feel like you need to cough or sneeze, either grab a Kleenex and cover your mouth or cough into your sleeve, and then you wash your hands immediately. Don't touch any other surfaces, and you can run and wash your hands and sing happy birthday to yourself twice, and that will give you the right amount of time to have washed your hands. So, also, we want to remind you, let's just avoid touching each other. So, wave at each other, do your happy hands, blow your kisses, air hugs, and that's the way we're going to kind of show our love for each other during this time. So while we're all at home, we just feel like that you need an opportunity to be able to get something to get your mind off of just sitting at home. So let's start our story time here at the Dennis Arnell Equality Center. All of our books can be found in our Rainbow Library on the second floor. Julian is a Mermaid by Jessica Love. This is a boy named Julian, and this is his abuela, and those are some mermaids. Julian loves mermaids. We all love mermaids. I like mermen's too. He loves to swim around and dance and dream and think of mermaids. Notice how he fantasizes that he's swimming with all of the fishes of the sea. See, there's a stingray and an octopus and goldfish and all sorts of different fish in the sea, and he fantasizes that he's a mermaid. See him swimming around with all of these other fish and this big, beautiful purple fish. I love that his hair is so wild and so free. Vamonos Meljo, this is outstop. This is outstop. Oh, this is our stop. So see, they get off. He says bye to the mermaids when they get off on the subway, and they see all of these girls who are playing around with the fire hydrants. Abuela, did you see the mermaids? I saw them, Mijo. Abuela, I am also a mermaid. What? I'm gonna take a bath. You be good. So his grandmother has told him that she's also a mermaid. Julian has a good idea. So he takes all of his clothes off, and he gets ready to dress as a mermaid and gets all dressed up. Notice the different ferns that he takes and dresses up his hair and puts on all this makeup in the windows and fantasizes about what it would be like to be a real live mermaid. Now notice how he takes the curtain drapes and he ties them around his waist like a real live mermaid with these wonderful ferns that he's made into his headdress. And he does all of this while his grandmother is taking a bath. She comes out and sees what a mess he's made, and she says, uh-oh. You ever had anybody catch you making a mess? And so there he is. He was having such a good time. Come here, Micho. For me, Abuelo, and she gives him this beautiful, beautiful pearls. He's all decorated and dressed up. For you, Julian. And there they sit on the porch with his mermaid tail and his fern headdress with all of its beautiful flowers and his beautiful pink pearls, and he's sitting on the porch with his grandmother. "Where are we going?" he asked his grandmother. And he's all dressed up still in his mermaid outfit. "You'll see," says Abuelo. "Mermaids," whispers Julian. They come to this place where all of these people are dressed up in these fancy costumes. And so many of them have all of these fancy outfits. And notice the pink stilettos. They've run across a bunch of drag queens who are all dressed up. "Like you, my Joe. Let's join them." And they're all dressed up as they march around in all of their wonderful, vivid costumes. Isn't it wonderful that he had a grandmother who could see how unique and special, and she didn't scold him. She wanted him to be able to have a good time and be proud of who he is and how he dressed. And see, they all dance around with their wonderful mermaid outfits and costumes. I hope you know that you are special to us, and Uncle Toby loves you.